What do you wish you could tell your younger self?
I wish I could tell my younger self to trust my judgment. That what I feel about things that affect me is accurate. I wish I could tell myself, my younger self, not to second guess my decisions. That it's okay to realize that something doesn't work and to let it go early on. I always had the tendency to make a decision and then second guess it and then backtrack and then realize, oh, I actually was right when I thought it was this. I was right when I realized this person in the beginning wasn't right for me. I was right. But my own insecurity and lack of exposure made me feel like, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll never meet another person. Maybe, maybe this is the only person I will have in my life. Or maybe I should be grateful that somebody's interested. And I really wish I had seen the woman that I was going to be, had anticipated that I was really much better. I was better than I thought I was. I wasn't giving myself enough credit for being a phenomenal person, being a phenomenal woman. And I wish I could go back and say, no, trust yourself, trust your judgment, give it time. If you made a decision, stick with the decision and give it time to play out. I move very quickly and I'm reactive. And so when I made a decision and I second guessed, I would backtrack versus give it a minute. Just pause. Be patient. Give it a minute to see. And had I done that early on, there are quite a few decisions that I made that I wouldn't have made.
I would tell my younger self, be yourself. Don't let anyone else's opinions of what you should be or who you should be or what you should do as a job or how you should raise your children. Be you, trust your own instincts. That's the big one. Usually your first instinct is usually the right one.
What advice do you have for new moms?
Ooh, new moms. An older woman, when I was having my children, said to me years ago, you give your kids your all and they take what they want. And it's not until my daughters got older that I really understood what she meant. And the other piece of advice that I find helpful in retrospect is recognize that the work as a parent, as a mom, doesn't end, it just changes. So, new moms are like, oh my God, I can't wait till they get older. I can't wait till they walk. And then they walk and they're all over the place. Like, oh my God, I can't wait till they're in school. And then, oh my God, I can't wait till they're in junior high school. And oh my God, I can't wait till they're in high school. Every age, every stage is different levels of work, but it's all work. So manage your own expectations. It's always going to be work. It's even work when they're grown, because then it's grandchildren coming and you're worried, or they're adults and they're making decisions and you're going, oh my God, they're making this horrible decision and you can't control it. So the work doesn't end, it just changes. Mm-hmm. And just recognize that all you can do is your best. Give yourself the tools that you need to be a better parent, to be a better person, because your children watch you and they're looking at your example. So sometimes your children are a reflection of what they see in you. So if you want them to be better, you have to be better. You want them to be motivated, you have to be motivated. They will mimic what they see because you are their first example. You and their father, their first example of how they should be. So if you have daughters, you are their example of how they should be. You have sons, their father is the example of how they should be. So be the best version of you, and that's the best gift that you can give to your children.
For new moms, go easy on yourself. Do not put so much pressure on yourself. What your kids really need is your love. They don't need things. They need your time. They need your love. They need your support. Sometimes I feel like a lot of moms think that they have to be perfect, and that the house has to be perfect, and your kids can't be dirty, and just none of that. Let go of the expectations. Let go of what society says a mom should be, or how you should raise your kids, or anything like that. be yourself, do your thing. That's, always just, and build your tribe. Have people that will support you and that you can support as well. Because it takes a village, you have to build your tribe, and don't be afraid to ask for help. It's okay to ask for and receive help. There's nothing wrong with it. And if you have a community of support, they'll help you raise your children, and you're part of a community, and they see that as well. And it's okay for them to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with it.